My sink is next to never empty in the mornings. This is from this morning. My husband gets up super early and works out, and so this is either his pre-workout or his after protein shake, maybe both. These are from late last night, so he also came home late, poor guy, and so we just didn't get to these last little bits of dishes. So that typically happens, but that's okay. It's cleaner than just leaving everything in the sink. It's just a few things. So when we shine our sink in the evening, it's not, when we wake up, it's not always going to be the same exact thing, because sometimes I'm leaving dinner out for my teen who's coming home later, that kind of thing. And then always clean dishes to put away. If you've watched of our other videos, you know our dishwasher does not work well at all. It's just kind of weird. So it's just a glorified drying rack, which is fine. But this is my kiddos' jobs, so I leave those out for them to dry and put away. Okay, I am back. I go for a walk, or I try to go for a walk most mornings. Sometimes it ends up being later, but today I got my walk in, and I'm going to show you what my Fly Lady AM routine looks like. So we'll go in and check off the things that I've done. I love that Fly Lady offers this feature on her app that you can adjust it as needed. You can edit it. You can go in and add things that you do or take away things that you don't do or don't feel apply to you. And this is all on her free app. I feel like this is just such a great feature, and I'm trying to clean up my evening routine. But right now, the only thing that I've really fine-tuned is the morning one. So let's go in and I'll check out the things that I've done. Right now, I am sitting in between clean laundry that needs to be put away. That's from yesterday, but it's okay. It's clean and it's folded. It just needs, the appropriate family members need to take it up and put it away. My littles are next to me. They're finishing up their breakfast. But I am going to finish my coffee, and then I'm going to go get my strength training portion of my workout in, and then we'll continue on with the other Fly Lady things that we're doing today. Behind me, the kitchen's a mess, but we just got home, and here's where we kind of lose the Fly Lady like rhythm of the day and production. It is 2:15 and we just got back home. We had to run some errands, so I can't remember where I left you off, but I ended up getting my workout in, and then I kind of was trying to be efficient and get it done as well as possible, but also quickly, because I realized we had a morning appointment that I had forgot about. After a morning appointment, I let my youngest talk me into running a couple more errands. And what I mean by talk me into, we ran into Costco. I had grabbed a couple of things, and is that even possible when you go to Costco? So turned into something else, and then we also stopped at another place as well. So now we're home and I am tired. Let me know if even the smallest Costco trip feels like it drains you, because I'm noticing that's what it does for me. So let's check in with our checklist and see kind of where we're at. For morning, I did do Bible and journal. I did not really eat breakfast. I was supposed to eat breakfast after my workout, and I didn't. I had a quick pre-workout cookie beforehand, so I want to cross it off and be like, that's close enough, but really that's not what I consider my breakfast. So I'm going to skip that. That didn't get done today. But I did check my calendar, which was the reminder that we had a morning appointment. So now going to the afternoon routines. What's for dinner? I just figured that out. We have that covered. Drink your water. I love this reminder just in case you're not getting your water in regularly. Here's a quick reminder. Right now I have a tiny bit of kombucha left that I'm drinking because I'm feeling so tired and worn out, probably because I waited so long to eat. I didn't get to eat until I got back home because I didn't want to grab anything from Costco. And then I do have a large jar of ice water. I was going to say glass water, but it's ice water in the glass. So I'm going to go ahead and cross off drink your water, declutter for 15 minutes, reboot your laundry, 15 minutes of exercise. We can cross that baby off. And self-care, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes, I think, and let myself just be still. Still as I can, because it's hard for me to be still. And that's going to be my self-care for today. And then I'll set my timer, I'll reboot the laundry, and then we'll set the timer for 15 minutes and see if we can't get back on track with trying to get a project done, declutter wise and things like that. There's a whole lot of decluttering, like I mentioned. I think I mentioned that I want to get done before school starts, but I don't really have a solid game plan yet. In fact, I have no game plan. To say that I don't have a solid one, I don't really think I have any game plan. I've shot around a couple ideas in my head where I can just write out a list of the places that I want to get tidied, and then every day just make sure that I tackle it. But in fact, maybe that's what I'll do, but I'm not going to do it right now. Everything in me wants to do that for my 20 minutes of like quiet time, but then it's not really quiet time, is it? And I always do that to myself, and then I wonder why I don't feel rested. So I'm going to give myself permission to do 20 minutes of just quiet and be still, let my kids play or whatever it is they're doing. They're supposed to be putting away clothes, but it doesn't sound like that's what's happening. But for 20 minutes, I'm just going to give grace in the house and let myself be still. Let's see if I can do it. I set my phone timer for 20 minutes. I have brought my water here, and I have one of the books that I'm reading here. So I'm going to try to read for like 20 minutes and just immerse myself in this world. I put my phone to charge away from me so I won't be tempted to scroll on there either. Okay, the timer went off, but I actually finished the chapter I was reading because I kind of don't like to stop reading halfway through a chapter. So my time is up. I am feeling a little less rushed, I guess, but I still got stuff to do. So there are dishes that need to be put away. My kiddos haven't done that. Part of me wants to do it, but I'm not going to. Let's go change the loads. See where the washer and dryer are at right now, because my son was going to do a load of laundry. So let's see where we're at, if they're empty or if, what's going on. And then set a timer for 15 minutes. There's so much to declutter. I don't even know where I want to start. I think I'll start with the living room, maybe. No, I take it back. I'm gonna do it in the kitchen because the kitchen desperately needs it. So as you can see, I had clothes already in the dryer. I think my oldest switched the loads over for me, which was great. So they're already dry. Since they're dry, I'm gonna go ahead and fold them now, and then we'll move on, I guess, to the declutter. If, honestly, I wasn't filming, this is probably where I would lose track of what I was doing for the Fly Lady system. Because I would go on and do things that I feel like I needed to do, like a couple other things on my to-do list. There was a meal prep that I wanted to finish, and just a couple other random things, or I would flutter around half cleaning things. So this is good, trying to get myself back into the rhythm of doing Fly Lady, which was what we want. Like I said, was losing it on the morning routine. I would get the morning routine, and then we'd run errands or something would happen, and I would just fizzle out. So let's keep going. And in all honesty, I know I'm kind of like a floating head here, or I'm cutting off the top. In all honesty, I have taken quite a bit of break from Fly Lady. But I know that I've said this many times before. I love that about her system, that you can just jump right back in whenever, and there's so much grace to be had there. So that's what we're doing. Getting right back in. Okay. I'm trying to speak quietly because I just got my littles down. It is after 9 now. Here's what happened with the rest of my day. Like most things, this is, I think, where I lose it in the afternoon and evening routines. I took up the clothes that I folded upstairs, and that turned into a whole project because I went to help my kiddos. Put them away, just kind of handing them stuff and putting it away, and their drawers were stuffed. So we had to go through their drawers a little bit more and pull out clothes and just do the whole thing. So that kind of took, it took 45 minutes because I went through both my 2 younger kids' drawers. We went through just about everything, and we pulled out things that were going to be donated, and then things that we had to let go of because there was no room in the drawers. And then we did actually a little bit of rearranging in their rooms because right now they are sharing one 4-drawer dresser, but some of the drawers are smaller. Anyways, we just had to bring in another smaller dresser for now. So that could have easily counted, I'm pulling up the app now, that could have easily counted for my declutter for 15 minutes. But then I went ahead and I went downstairs, and I did end up decluttering or tidying up, not really decluttering, tidying up the kitchen. But I was talking to my oldest while I was doing it. He was kind of putting away dishes, and I was cleaning up the rest of the stuff and that kind of thing. So I was just chatting with him, and he didn't want to record because it was just me and my son time. So we were getting that done. So that got done as well. And then the self-care, like I said, was sitting down and getting to read. So really, we decluttered, and the reboot your laundry, I also got that done because I folded it, and that turned into the whole fiasco of cleaning out the drawers. Now for my evening routine, check your calendar and forecast. I kind of have a rough idea of what's ahead for tomorrow. I need to sit down a little bit and just kind of run it over in my head one more time, but it's not something on paper. It's just a mental thing that I go through. Lay out tomorrow's clothes. So I've been laying out my workout clothes because that's what I've been doing in the morning. So that got done. Spend 2 minutes clearing off a hot spot. Honestly, no. I ended up having to take my son to an evening appointment that we don't usually have to do. I'm usually able to be home with my 2 littles. So the evening kind of got away from us, but it was fine. And it just, sometimes you have to do that in life, right? You got to move and groove and just go with the flow. So I didn't clean that. Shine your sink. I did clean the dishes. The sink is clean, but like I said, my oldest had an evening appointment, and he is down there having another snack right now. So he has instructions to clean his plate when he's done, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. My AC is kicking on, so I'm gonna try to tidy this up or finish this up. I'm in tidy mode. Goals check in. That I did take a look at and just kind of glance over, so we're gonna cross that off too. Put things needed for tomorrow at the launch pad. I don't think that I fully understand what a launch pad is yet. Like I said, I've been kind of skipping around, so I'm gonna just skip that for now and then go to bed at a decent hour. As soon as I brush my teeth, I'm heading off to bed and we're done for today. I'm beyond tired. It's kind of how it goes for me at this time of the evening, but it was a good day and we got it done. And I actually hit the afternoon and evening routines, which I normally just let go to the wayside. So for today, I'm gonna call it a good day. A win. We got some stuff done. I'm gonna, like I said, take a look at this again and see how I want to continue on with this program. I do like the routines. I do like checking in, and I love her little messages in the mornings that she has there too. So here's just a quick update of how Fly Lady's going with us. In case you're interested in our journey, I will update you in a week or so and let you know how it's continuing to go. And then, as always, in case you don't know, or you just need to be reminded, may be the one to tell you you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. I really appreciate you taking your time out and hanging out with me here. Thank you so much for watching. I lied. I had to run downstairs and do a couple other things, just random bits. So I grabbed my planner. I'm going to do the goals check-in and calendar forecast. And then for sure, we're going to bed.